And start right here. Welcome, everybody. We are so excited to have you on our virtual beauty experience. I was saying earlier, I don't know about you, but this particular social butterfly is having a real hard time with all this social distancing. And so to be on here and see your beautiful faces, isn't it fun to just have a little girlfriend time from the comfort of your home, maybe in your jammies? Who's got their pajamas on? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, well, you can if you want to. Oh, Jessica has her jammies on, so good deal. Well, this is a real fun opportunity, and we appreciate you being on here to help us, because not only are you learning about our products and our company, but you're helping our consultants learn a whole new way of doing business, quite literally from home. And so the social distancing has all of us a little bit stir crazy, but listen, as long as I can see my girlfriends, I'm okay. So you guys are kind of giving me that shot in the arm of girlfriend time to get me through the week. So thank you so much. We talked a little bit about muting yourselves if you're muted, or, you know, Teresa said you can unmute yourself or just wave if you have a question, and we'll be watching for that. We also have a place where you can actually chat. And I think everybody has that button down at the bottom of their screen. It should say chat. So if you have something, is that how that works, Teresa? If they just hit that button?
Just click on that button that says chat and you can just type something in. So if you've got a question or something that you just want to go ahead and pop it in, we'll kind of watch for those too and answer them as well.
We will monitor it, and consultants, if you see that somebody has a question that you know the answer to, feel free. That'll help us all keep this going very smoothly. So tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to kind of do something called a little skin deep beauty session, because we're going to walk you through a deep pore cleanser, a pore purifying charcoal mask, a microdermabrasion treatment, a night cream, and an eye cream. So when we're finished, you know, Jessica's already got her pajamas on. She's going to be ready to just roll right into bed. But the rest of you will be ready to be sleeping beauties when we're finished with this tonight. So when we're finished, we'll have a little follow-up with your consultant. She will call you to see if you have any questions. And when she speaks with you and just does that little follow-up call, you will be entered into our door prize drawing. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that as it goes along. But we are asking that she connect with you afterwards, and you can give her some feedback on what we did here tonight. There's never any obligation when you're with us for one of our Mary Kay appointments, but you do have a $40 gift card opportunity tonight, and we will tell you how you can activate that at the very end. I see we have a few new people that have popped on. Welcome. You have a little mute button on your little rectangle, and if you will mute yourselves, that would be great. And then if you need to unmute to ask a question, we'll go forward. I want to ask us a quick question, just by a show of hands. Does anybody have a cosmetic graveyard in their bathroom? You know, that drawer of products that you bought that you just thought was going to make you look so gorgeous and didn't make you look quite as radiant as you thought, or maybe it was the wrong shade, or just was an impulse buy that maybe wasn't the right decision. Well, you can't have that happen to you in Mary Kay. When you buy your products from your consultant, there's something you're not totally in love with, you need to tell her, because you are her walking advertisement, and we want to make sure that you love everything that you get from Mary Kay. So all of our products are 100% guaranteed. So we're going to jump right in now. Some of you may have samples. Raise your hand if you have samples to use tonight. Okay, a few of you have some samples. Some do not, but do not worry. Either way, this is going to work out great for you. We're going to have like little infomercials, and those who have samples can actually physically use the products this evening. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to the TimeWise 3D Miracle Set, and we're going to start off with the TimeWise 4-in-1 cleanser. Now, if you've got a sample pack, it's going to look kind of like this, and one of these little foil packets, you can just peel it right off. Okay, let me make sure everybody's muted here. And these little packets, they really have a very generous amount of product in them, these little samples. So you know, just use about half of it and you'll get another cleansing and moisturizing treatment in the morning if you want. So that is your little sample packet, but this is what the full-size bottle looks like. And this is a great product for those who are super busy and semi-lazy. Does that describe anybody? Because that describes me, because this product does the work of about 4 bottles all in one product. So this is going to be a pore penetrating cleanser. It's going to gently exfoliate your skin. It will lighten it and brighten it. And you're going to use this morning and night. So what you're going to do with, if you have a bottle at home or if you've got your little sample, is you're going to just use about this much product. A little bit goes a long way. And you may want to dampen your face, but you're going to apply this in an upward and outward motion. You just want to remember that up is young and down is old. And that's really all you need to remember about that, okay? So upward and outward and around your eye area. And this smells so good. It just smells like the spa. And if you ever wonder, gosh, does this have fragrance in it? It does not have any added fragrance. That is the natural ingredients in our products, so no concerns about that. Upward and outward and around your eyes, you always want to use your ring fingers. Anybody know why? I bet you do. You're all muted. But any piano teacher will tell you that your ring finger or your pinky, that is also an acceptable answer, are the weakest ones. And this skin is a 75% thinner than the skin on the rest of your face. It's also not attached to muscle. And so you want to be very delicate with this area. Who would agree that your eye area shows signs of aging before anything else? Would you agree? I know. So that is your 4-in-1 cleanser. Let me get my glasses back on. And this contains vitamin B, which is B3 rather, is a brightener. And it also contains encapsulated resveratrol. There will not be a quiz. You do not have to answer that later. But it is just a great product to heal and soften the skin. And that is your TimeWise 4-in-1 cleanser. It comes in a formula for normal to dry skin or combination to oily. And now before I talk about the special little brush that you can use, I'm going to turn it over to Teresa because she has another cleanser that she's going to tell you about.
I sure am. Is anybody who's using samples or in the process of washing your face, are you using the TimeWise Repair perchance? Raise your hand. I know Kim is. Okay. And Robin is. Denise? Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about it because this really is it's got Voluform Complex. This is a premium collection, and I am in love with it. It's my favorite collection. And do know that all of our skincare lines can be mixed and matched, and you know, different pieces can go together, which is really fun because that's the way they've been developed, so that you can mix and match. Because I use a little bit of the Naturally line, I use a little bit of the 3D, and I use a lot of the Repair. So the Repair cleanser is what Kim is using, and she's probably already noticed that a teeny bit goes a long way. This is a foaming cleanser, and it has in it very specialized products. All the Voluform are specialized peptides and specialized products that really reverse the signs of aging. They don't just repair, but they reverse the signs of aging. So the foaming cleanser lathers into a moisture-rich cashmere soft foam that gently sweeps away complexion dulling impurities as it leaves your skin feeling deeply cleansed, revitalized, and hydrated especially. So your skin feels super soft, but it doesn't feel dry after you finish rinsing it off. So again, you can splash it off with just some water, or you can use a facial cloth and take it off. And then Susan is going to talk about the combo that would go with either one of these cleansers or any of our cleansers that make it even better.
Thank you. Here's a question. When you were a kid, did you ever spend the night with a friend and forget your toothbrush? What did you use in place of a toothbrush if you did not have your toothbrush? Exactly, right? You used your finger because it was better than nothing, right? It got it somewhat clean. Well, when you just use your fingertips or a washcloth, you're not getting your skin as clean as it could be. And so Mary Kay has a fabulous product called the Skinvigorate Sonic brush cleaning system. This is awesome. It has a little spinning head, and I don't know if you can actually see it or hear it spinning, but this brush is so wonderful. I think Tracy said this the other day, it's like washing your face with a cloud. It's incredible. And this will spin. It has several speeds. It even has a little USB charger, so it has rechargeable batteries in it. And this, when used with your cleanser, gets your face 85% cleaner than if you just used your fingers or just use a washcloth. So just like you would want to always use a toothbrush to get your teeth as clean as they could be, you would want to use something like this, be a nice addition to your skincare system. We're going to show you tonight how you can get this at 50% off. So stay tuned for that. The closest brush out there that you can purchase on the market would be the Clarisonic Mia, and it was rated, ours was rated by TotalBeauty.com as being just as highly efficient and a better price than that. So this is a fabulous product, and as I said, we're going to show you how you can get that at half price a little bit later. Okay, the next product, if you have now washed your cleanser off, I don't know if I told you you need to rinse it off.
Rinse it off. You can rinse it now.
Exactly. So you wipe this away. As we said, you're going to use your cleanser morning and night. It's important that you not go to bed without washing your face. And the best way I know to explain that is if you wear glasses like me, or you've ever noticed that your windshield of your car gets a little dirty, gets a film on it through the day, you've got to clean your glasses a lot. All the things that are out there in the environment are also landing on your skin. So if you go to bed with the day's yuck on your face and you use your pillowcase as your washcloth, it's really not the best way to keep your skin clean. They say, and I don't know how you'd prove it, but I'm not willing to tempt fate, that you will age 19 days when you go to bed without washing your face. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a couple times through this little coronacation that we're on, I've probably aged 38 days in the last week because I went to bed twice by falling asleep on the couch watching Netflix. Okay, but you want to wash your face morning and night. Okay, now who loves masks? Anybody like to mask? I do too. I love to feel like I'm really deeply cleaning my mask. So the product we're going to focus on tonight is called your Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. And this is a product that will unclog your pores, absorb oil, and decrease the shine. Have you seen those videos online of people trying to peel off like a black tar mask and they're screaming the entire time? That does not happen with Mary Kay's mask because this can be removed gently, and it has activated charcoal, which is great for pulling all the gunk out, for lack of a better term. So this is a great product, contains honeysuckle and navy bean extract. Okay, now applying this, if you've got a little sample pack, what we're going to have you do tonight with your cleanser is just apply it in your T-zone, across your forehead, down your nose, around your nose and over your lip, and on your chin. And the reason I'm having you do that tonight is because we're going to use another product on your cheeks. Okay, so if you've got your charcoal mask like Kim, and who else has samples tonight? You can wave your hand. Okay, Janine, yep. And this just says iPhone, so I don't know what your name is, but we're glad you're on here. So you want to apply that in that T-zone, and we're going to just let that dry. And one of the greatest stories I have, Nora, I tell your story all the time. Nora has a client. Would you quit it? My dog is going crazy. You can probably hear him. Of course, he leaves me alone the whole day till I get on the phone. He's like a kid. Nora had a client who, like 15 years ago, was in a car wreck. And when she did this masking treatment, she discovered that it pulled so well that it pulled a little tiny piece of glass from under her skin that had been there since that 15-year-old car wreck. So if that doesn't prove to you that this stuff will really vacuum out your pores and help with the shine and the deep cleansing, I don't know what will. But that is a great story, Nora. I love that, and tell that to everybody. Okay, now while your mask is drying, I have a few extra help products that I'm going to share here with you on my screen. So let's see if we can do this. Now where are they? Here we go. I'm hoping you guys can see all of this. Can you give me a thumbs up if you see my products on the screen? Okay, very good. This is the TimeWise Miracle Set 3D that we're all working with. Let me just mute whoever that is. And you can see it says that 20% of your skin's aging actually comes from the aging process, but the rest comes from everyday life. What is my dog doing? Mulligan, quit it. It's like having a running fit while my meeting is going on. So sorry, guys. Now let's see if I can get this to go to the next page. Hold on. Okay, well, I knew that would happen. Here we go. This is the Miracle Set, one of our before and after photos that just kind of shows you. Let me see if I can minimize this. There we go. This shows you before and after a person has used this for 2 months. And you can see the difference in her skin tone, just how even the softening of the lines in her skin. And you also notice here that it has a Good Housekeeping seal of approval. Does anybody, y'all know what that means? Raise your hand if you've heard of the Good Housekeeping seal, right? Well, this just means that Good Housekeeping Company has evaluated this and stands by our company's claim that this product does what they say it will do. So even though our products are 100% guaranteed and you would never have to go to Good Housekeeping to get a refund, if by some chance you couldn't get a refund on a product that has the seal of approval, they would back it and give you a refund. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. You can't double dip. You know, you can't get both refunds. If you would need that, you wouldn't need to do that because we back it ourselves. Excuse me while I get rid of my dog. Get out of here. Go. Go. Oh my gosh. All right. Love the little booger, but honestly. Okay. Now this is another pretty amazing picture of the TimeWise Miracle Set 3D. This is after 10 weeks of use. Can you see how much brighter, how much softer, cleaner? The lines are less noticeable. Her skin looks lifted and plumped and just absolutely beautiful. So that is your TimeWise 3D before and after. Now, Teresa talked a little bit about the TimeWise Repair and how this is for advanced signs of aging. It lifts away the years and kind of turns back the clock. I always say that our 3D stops the clock, but the TimeWise Repair turns back the clock. So if you're concerned about some of those advanced signs of aging, the little deeper crinkles or laugh lines that aren't so funny anymore, this will tone, tighten, and lift. And Dr. Oz has referred to this as Botox in a box. I love that. Now, TimeWise Repair, this is one of my favorite before and after photos of the TimeWise Repair. This is a sales director, Mary Kay. Her name's Bonnie. And check out her picture on the far left after 4 days with TimeWise Repair and then after 3 months on the far right. This is amazing. This actually is my skincare system. I love the results because I feel like time is kind of starting to show a little bit. And so TimeWise Repair is my best friend. Here's a couple others. Check out this lady, her TimeWise Repair after 6 weeks. These are just shockingly amazing pictures.
And Susan, let me just point something out on both of the pictures. Notice particularly through the neck and the jawline, because that's what's called the triangle of youth. Yep. And that's what, well, the whole system does, but that the lifting serum, which Kim will be trying next, is really good about lifting and firming this area because it kind of has a tendency to fall with time, but that really does a great job. I just love the lifting serum.
Yes, and don't neglect your neck and throat area because it does age 4 times faster or 5 times faster rather than the rest of your face. It doesn't have the oil glands, and so you've probably noticed this on other people. Their facial skin may look really taut and youthful, but you can kind of tell if they've neglected their neck. So don't forget, do everything to your neck and throat that you do to your face. This is another great picture. This is a Mary Kay consultant. This is shocking to me. Look at this. Now she has used it, the Voluform skincare after 12 weeks, the difference. It looks like a mother on the left and her daughter on the right, but it's the same person after using Time-Wise Repair. Okay, this is Judy. Oh my goodness. Need I say more, you guys? These are just really awesome pictures. The next thing, I'm going to show you guys how to use the microdermabrasion. Some of you have samples for that. We're going to use that in a minute, but while your mask is drying, this is a perfect chance to show you some of these extra help products. Microdermabrasion is a 2-step product that will polish your skin and then soothe and comfort it while it closes the pores. This quote down at the bottom, invest in your skin, it's going to be with you for a long time, reminds me of Mary Kay's quote. She used to say, if a woman won't take the time, time will take the woman. And so if you think, oh, I'm a little too busy for that, I always remember that quote from her. And of course, she looked amazingly youthful at an elderly age. So this is your microdermabrasion. Now this next picture is really fun. Those directors there, the one on the left is my buddy Teresa here, and I'm the one on the right. We always joke that instead of doing animal testing, Mary Kay tests on the sales directors. You know, they send out the new products to us, and so we get to try it first. And of course, we always jump up and down when we get new products. But microdermabrasion has been dubbed by my husband as liquid sandpaper. And you'll see why in a minute as you try those things. Okay, let me see. Whoops. Let's move on. This is another great product. Now this person is using the microdermabrasion with our Revealing Radiance facial peel, which is a great product. It has glycolic acid and it exfoliates 3 layers deep to dissolve dead skin. And when, you know how we always talk about baby skin and how soft it is, soft as the baby's, you know, face. That's because cell turnover and exfoliation when you're very young happens about every 7 to 11 days. But as you age, that process slows down and can take 28 days to exfoliate. And so a peel like Revealing Radiance facial peel speeds that process up. This is a shocking one. Look at the lady. She's 58 years old. Her name is Susan. And on the left, look at her neck. That's what's most noticeable to me. And this is after 8 treatments with that Revealing Radiance glycolic peel. Isn't that amazing? I know. And this, of course, is the most amazing picture of all. Look how this woman has turned back the hands of time using the Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance. I love this. I think that is so cute. Just 3 uses and look at that youthful glow. I love it. Okay, now this is the charcoal mask, which is what you all are using now, and it should be drying and looking light gray. Maybe you have some little dark speckles, which you'll start to notice. The dark places are where the mask is really working to pull out the impurities in your skin. In fact, double its weight in impurities. And as I mentioned, there's no painful peeling with the charcoal mask. This picture is kind of disgusting, but kind of satisfying at the same time, right? This gentleman was the father of one of our sales directors, and he agreed to try this mask. And you can see the size of his pores and how the pores are congested and large, kind of stretched out pores. And so he used the charcoal mask, as you see in the middle picture, how dark it is in the areas where it's really, really, the pores are clogged and it's pulling them out. And look, after just 1 treatment, the difference it made in his skin. All right. This was new to me. I'm learning something new all the time, but charcoal mask has been shown to work well for people with rosacea. And you can see that after just 2 weeks of using this, how it has soothed and diminished the redness in her skin. So I love that one as well. Of course, there's another, sometimes you'll see little white spots on the mask, and that's the bacteria below the skin being pulled out. Okay, here's another one. Your mask may start to be looking like this if you are using the mask with us this evening, but you can see the dark little speckles. So that's what you want. Okay. Now, just as we wrap this up here, we have a few great products for the eye area, of course, but this is one of our newer ones. It's called the Hydrogel eye patches, and they are phenomenal. They're like shaped like a comma or a little quotation mark, I guess, and it fits right under your eyes. And look at the difference after just 20 minutes where this person has used the hydrogel eye patches. These are great. They're good if you have tired eyes, allergy eyes, dark circles, just a phenomenal product. Okay, let me diminish that. How's your face feeling with the mask? Or is it starting to dry? It's pretty awesome. This is another amazing before and after, where this person used the Ultimate Miracle Set, and she added a product called Time-Wise Replenishing Serum C. Your body can't produce vitamin C. You can only get it through ingesting it or putting it directly onto your skin. And so the vitamin C has made a huge difference in this woman's skin. And then we have the Tone Correcting Serum. Look at the difference here. This is a product that lightens and brightens the skin and helps with uneven pigmentation. So, you know, we all have special issues with our skin, and Mary Kay has a product for all of them. And I'm going to come back and talk about the sunscreen in just a minute. And we're going to move on now. So your face should look at, I love, Kim, I love seeing your mask there right down the middle of your face. That's great. You're a great sport being on here with us. And is that Chris? Do you have the mask on too? And I don't, who's the little gal down here in the corner? It looks like she's on a bicycle. That's really fun. So those are some of our special products, and I just thought the before and afters would be great to share. So what we're going to do now is add the microdermabrasion. Those of you that are sampling with us, you should have a little packet. We've just changed the packaging to like a darker pink, but yours might be a light pink, but it's the Time-Wise microdermabrasion. And so I was telling you it's a two-step product. So you want to open the one that says Refine. It's very gritty. And you may want to add a little bit of water if you're there in your bathroom and just apply it into the area that has not been covered with mask. And
let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
Kim, you don't have that. You've got a sample of the Revealing Radiance facial peel. So save that for tomorrow night and use that all over your face. Just set that aside, because actually the system that you're using, you can put microdermabrasion with it, but it's not necessary. I still love to do it every once in a while in the shower, but it's not because this is so penetrating. So go ahead, Susan.
Very good. So she's right. That's your glycolic peel. It's like liquid gold. You want to use all that tomorrow. That's wonderful. So the microdermabrasion, I told you, was like liquid sandpaper. It's aluminum oxide crystals that give you a great exfoliation of your skin, and you can use it 2 or 3 times a week. You can use it on alternate days with your charcoal mask. You can probably, Teresa, can you also use it if you use facial peel, just not on the same days?
Yeah, as long as it's not on the same days, absolutely.
Okay, very good. So you would use that on your cheeks. Years ago, a friend of mine was working for a dermatologist, and they had a new microdermabrasion machine which shoots aluminum oxide crystals out at a high speed, and then it vacuums off the crystals along with all the dead skin. And she offered me 6 free treatments for training, and I jumped at the chance. I cried the entire time. It hurt so bad I never got off of level 1, but boy, I did all 6 treatments because I love the way my skin felt afterwards. So when we came out with microdermabrasion, it was an at-home treatment where we would have total control over the intensity of it by adding a little bit more water if it feels too abrasive. I was thrilled. So that's what you guys have in your samples tonight. Now, The next thing you want to do is get a nice warm washcloth and hold it onto your charcoal mask and your microdermabrasion and just wipe it away. Okay? So wipe all of that off. You're going to have your charcoal mask and your microdermabrasion are going to be removed. Okay? And once that's off, as you're doing that, let me tell you, your next step is pore minimizer. So let's see, this is what the microdermabrasion tube looks like, but it has a second step, which is pore minimizer. And this is a great product, as I said, for comforting and soothing your skin. You just kind of roughed it up with your refine step. And it's also going to close those pores. All right. People that have oilier skin or larger pores might like to use the pore minimizer every day. You can use that twice a day if you like, because it just tightens up those pores and makes them much less noticeable. Okay, so if your face is all washed, you've cleansed, you've charcoal masked to do that deep cleansing of your pores, you've done your microdermabrasion, and now we're going to go on to the next step in our miracle set, which is your night cream. Now, if you were going to go out and go out on the town, I'd say, well, go ahead and use your day cream, but I don't think we're allowed to do that yet. So let's all just do our night cream tonight. Told you you're going to be bedtime beauties. And the 3D night cream.
I'm gonna jump in real quick because again, since Kim's using a different system, you're going to be using your night cream as well, Kim, but before that, you want to use
that's right.
the advanced lifting serum. So take that little sampler of that and start along your neckline and work it all the way up to your forehead.
I love lifting serum. I wish I could sit in a vat of it because I'd like some lift all over my body. But that's a fabulous product. So thank you, Teresa, please jump in anytime I just bowl over you and forget something. But that's lifting serum. But your next step then would be your moisturizer. Kim, you will have a different moisturizer for the Time-Wise Repair, but for the Miracle Set 3D, you're going to have your age minimize night cream. Excuse me, I grabbed the day cream. The night one is gray, just like being dark outside, so that helps us. And this repairs your skin and re-energizes it while you sleep. And Teresa was mentioning the night treatment for the Time-Wise Repair. What would you like to tell Kim about that, Teresa?
That's the fact that while you're sleeping, it is working its magic. It has retinol so that it really goes deep into your skin and works on those deep creases and wrinkles. It has glycolic acid, so and hyaluronic acid. So you're really getting a treatment and again, a teeny bit, for both of these product lines, you're going to find that less is more, and it, will really last you a long time. So you just need a little bit and just work it into your skin, again, upward and outward.
I'm loving your all's chats over here. It's truly your beauty sleep. Yes, it definitely is. So that's your night cream. But we want to tell you about your day cream, of course, because it has a sunscreen in it. And I wanted to go back to my little screen. Let me show you this gentleman. If you're wondering if sunscreen is really that important, I love this picture. This gentleman was a truck driver, and you can see that the side of his face that was on the driver's side is severely sun damaged. So 28 years he drove a truck, and the left side, it says, looks 20 years older than his right. So it's really, really pronounced. It even shocked all the doctors. And so if you're wondering if sunscreen is important or really makes a difference, I would say yes, it definitely does. So our day cream for the Time-Wise 3D has an SPF of 30. Gives you 30 times your skin's normal protection against the sun. It also comes without an SPF, but based on that picture, I always recommend that you use a sunscreen if you can. And it hydrates your skin for 12 hours. So if you're using it in the morning, you're covered for the daytime hours. There's one for the Time-Wise Repair, Teresa, if you want to tell Kim about that.
Absolutely. The Time-Wise Repair Day Cream Same thing, and I do want to show you all, it's really cool the way that the product works. You actually, I don't know if you can really see. So all I have to do is give it a push and, or maybe a couple. This is a brand new one. So, but you push it and it dispenses out on the top. So you don't have to stick your fingers down into a jar. I love that about the product. And it has a sunscreen in it too, broad spectrum sunscreen. So it's an SPF 30 and it protects against UVA and UVB rays. UVA are the aging rays, UVB are the burning rays. So again, you're getting that daytime protection and again, 12 hours of hydration.
Very good. And your last step in our skincare tonight is your eye cream. As you heard me say, it's one of the first places to show signs of aging. The skin is thin and delicate and not attached to muscle. And so when you're using your age minimized 3D eye cream, we're talking about like the size of a grain of rice per eye. Okay, that's even probably too much right there. I could probably do both eyes with that. And again, you're wanting to use your ring finger or your pinky, and you're just going to pat it in. They call it stippling, where you just pat under the eyes, out here, and onto your brow bone. And this product also gives you 12 hours of moisture to that delicate eye area. All right, and then there is the Time Wise Repair Eye Cream, Teresa.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I love the Repair Eye Cream. Where is it? This is, when this came out, I was like, this is the coolest thing. First of all, the applicator tip, if you can see that, is metal. And it has 4 different alloys that they actually use when for wrestlers and boxers. And you know, when they're in the corner and you see that their managers, they're putting stuff around their eyes, they use this type of metal to stop the bruising and the swelling for boxers and wrestlers. So the Time Wise Repair Eye Cream, again, it really deeply penetrates that under eye area that is so delicate and shows signs of aging, really hydrates and minimizes all those little laugh lines that, as Susan said, aren't quite so funny. And love the eye cream.
Oh, they are not funny. Okay. So I don't think I've forgotten anything in either of our skincare lines. I've shown you our supplements. Does your face feel good? Those of you who are playing along, and raise your hand if you're like, oh my gosh, my face feels amazing. Anything you'd like to say or questions that you have before I show you how it comes? I can unmute everybody. Let's see if I can. All participants are unmuted. Anybody have any questions? Comments? Reactions?
Who loves how their face feels?
Good, good. Love that. Okay, let me see. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to go to my screen share again, and I'm going to show you some of our special offers that I was telling you about. First of all, there's a couple different ways that you can get products from Mary Kay. And the first one I'm going to tell you about is kind of an exciting option. If you found yourself kind of perusing the one ads ever, or you're thinking, gosh, during this time of self-isolation, doing a little introspection about what do I want to do when things start opening back up again. You know, we're doing so much of our business online now, and Mary Kay lends itself perfectly to that. We've also historically been shown to do very well when the economy is doing great and when it's not doing great, because no matter how rotten things are, something as simple as a new lipstick or feeling pretty and doing some self-care like this make people feel really better about things. So the beauty business is pretty recession-proof, what we say. So just wanted to show you this very quickly. In Mary Kay, we have 3 options to become a Mary Kay consultant, and you can get your questions answered by your consultant when she follows up with you this evening. But we have a full starter kit. It's $100 to order the kit. You can see it there on the far left. I always like to point out that when I joined 32 years ago, the kit was $90. And today, you know, more than 3 decades later, it's gone up $10. So that to me shows how committed our company is to keeping this as an affordable opportunity. There's full-size products and samples over $400 worth, and we hold your hand and teach you how to run the business in whatever way works best in your life. So that's our $100 option. We also have an eStart that is good through the end of May. And this is where you, for $30, would get a consultant number and a website where people can order online, and then the service that allows you to accept credit card payment, all for $30. Again, we teach you what to do and help you every step of the way if you'd like to kind of work your business digitally. And then on the right, that to me is the best deal of all, where you can get a starter kit and the website and the credit card processing for $130. So that's just a brief little overview of that. If you've got questions or would like to hear more about that, we'd love to talk to you about it. But let's go on to this next one here. Let's see, I tend to make this too big every time, don't I, Teresa? Okay, here we go. This is our special offers for the evening. And if you'll look up at across the top, you'll see all of the skincare lines that we have. We have 6 different product lines for helping keep your skin clean and youthful. The first one on the left is the one that Teresa and her guest were talking about this evening, the TimeWise Repair. And this is, you know, your cleanser, the lifting serum, eye cream, a day and a night cream. This is actually a $244 value, but it's sold as a set for $205. So you save $39, and it does count as 4 sets, and I'll tell you what that means in a minute. To the right of that is the TimeWise 3D. We've spent a lot of time talking about that this evening with your cleanser, your 2 moisturizers, and your eye cream. This is a $124 value for $110, and that counts as 2 sets. To the right of that is our Naturally line. That would be for those whose priority is products with natural ingredients. I think one of these products is 99.49% natural ingredients, and the rest are 100% natural ingredients. So if that is important to you, you may want to try our Naturally line. The Clear Proof system is great for those who are acne prone, whether it's you or your teens. We have great success with that. This is a wonderful value for $45 for 4 products. The Botanicals to the right is for young skin, those who are not really too concerned with anti-aging ingredients just yet. And then on the far right, we have the Mary Kay Men's line. Our special tonight is that if you begin with any of these skincare sets across the top, you can purchase that Skinvigorate brush for 50% off, making it just $37.50. So that's a wonderful deal for you. Down at the bottom, you see the spa bar sets. We have the Microdermabrasion kit. That was the liquid sandpaper, the glycolic facial peel, the vitamin C serum, the tone corrector. We touched on all of these in our before and after pictures, the eye patches, the masking kit. I forgot to mention that we have a wonderful masking applicator there that has a silicone tip. It makes it really nice. You can apply with your fingers, but feels like now we're not supposed to be touching our face, so our brush sets and special applicators come in very handy right now. Over on the right, you'll see that we have some other special deals for you. With the purchase, if you purchase any 2 sets, and that's where those numbers at the top of the page come in, where they count as 4 sets, 2 sets, what have you. 2 sets can be purchased tonight for $99. You can get any 4 sets for $199 and get our roll-up bag at 50% off. I'll show you that in just a second. With 6 sets, you save getting those for $299 and get the roll-up bag for free. And with 8 sets for $399, you get the free roll-up bag and a pack of our vitamin C squares, which are fabulous. So let me get back to my screen. There we go. I wanted to show you this roll-up bag. It's just adorable. I love this. It's created just for Mary Kay. And it has pockets in it. I've emptied mine to pull mine out to show you my demos, but the pockets Velcro in and out. So if you're going to the gym or you're putting your makeup on at the traffic light, or you need a clear bag to go through TSA. These are all TSA approved to hold all of your 3-ounce or less travel size products. We can tell you it works because we've all done it. It has a hook that you can hook it up on your shower curtain rod or on the back of the door, or if you're traveling and want to keep things off of your vanity, it rolls up to go underneath the sink if you want. What I love is that if this thing is all filled up, and we'll show you how to personalize it, when your husband comes home and says, darling, I'm taking you away for a romantic weekend, you grab this in your negligee and you say, okay, I'm ready. So that's what you need for your roll-up bag. These can be purchased for $35, but rarely does anybody purchase them because, as I told you, you can get it at half price with 4 sets or for free with 6 or more. Okay, our products, there's no obligation, but if you're tempted, we do take cash, check, credit card, or the husband unawareness plan, which is a little of all of that. I've said that for 32 years. It never gets old. The husband unawareness plan. I love it. And I mentioned that we have a $40 gift card that you can activate tonight. And here's how that works. With any purchase of $80 or more tonight, your consultant will take $40 off the bottom line of that purchase if you will share her and help her get the word out about her business with at least 3 friends who you think would love to get onto a virtual beauty session such as this within the next 30 days. Okay, so you'll just share her with some friends, let her know that when she follows up with you, and you'll get a $40 discount when you get that scheduled, set the date. She'll take that off of your total this evening. Now, Teresa's going to tell you how to get some more chances at our door prize tonight. I told you that when you have that follow-up call with your consultant so she can answer your questions, if there's products you want, great. If you want to schedule that girls' night virtual party, you'll get chances at our door prizes, but we do have another opportunity for you. And Teresa, I'll call up the screen for you while you talk about it. Oops, did I, hold on. I must have muted you. There you go.
That's okay.
There you go. Sorry about that.
We've got an exciting door prize. So we were trying to said, what are we not talking about that really you can't live without? And I think if you've been around Mary Kay at all, you know about our satin hands and our satin lips. And so we decided that the door prize tonight needed to be the satin lips. And this is a $22 value, and it is a lip scrub and a lip balm that you will fall in love with. It's white tea and citrus, and it's got, oh my gosh, shea butter in it. Oh, fabulous. So you're going to get 2 chances. The first chance, Susan said, is when your consultant follows up with you. She's going to let us know that she's talked to you and answered your questions and et cetera. The other way is we've got a brand new app that we're so excited about. And it's for Android phones or iOS phones, so Apple phones. You want to go to however you download your apps, look for the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. If you just do Mary Kay, you're going to see maybe some other apps that are available for you as well that are really fun. But this is brand new. It's a free download. And what it's going to do, you take your picture. It's so cool. It actually takes your picture. You put your face in the screen, and it will, as soon as it gets everything aligned where it's supposed to, you're going to have a naked face. Then it's going to take a picture, and it's going to analyze your skin. And then it's going to even make recommendations of what products that you might need. And then you've got a place that you can share that with your consultant. And so that's what we're asking you to do is download the app, the free app, share, take the picture, do the analyzer, and then share that with your consultant. And so when you do that, that's your second chance in the drawing. And so what we're going to do is have, Susan, you and I didn't talk about this, but I made a decision, an executive decision.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll have the drawing Thursday afternoon. So your consultant needs to let us know how many chances, 1 or 2 chances, to put you in the drawing by Thursday morning. Okay, so Thursday, so that gives you this evening or tomorrow to communicate with your consultant and let her ask us questions, get the analyzer, and share it to consultant. And then Thursday morning, consultants, you need to let Susan or I know how many chances your guests have, and then we'll have the drawing Thursday afternoon, and somebody's going to win a set lip set.
From each of us. So we're giving away 2.
Yep.
So that'll be wonderful. Oh, I love this. Microderm's the life changer. I love reading your comments, you guys. I'm going to unmute everybody. I hope that worked, or you might have to unmute yourself. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Do you have any questions, any comments? Did you have a good time? Anything you want to share? Or
yeah, I enjoyed it. That was
good.
Yay.
Thank you.
Kind of the wave of the future. I mean, you know, I think virtual has been we've kind of leaned that way, and we've done a lot more virtually, but I think we've kind of thrown to the wolves here in the last few weeks, and it's been fun. It's a whole new learning curve, but hey, we can connect. You know, you can get excited about things just by watching an advertisement on television, right? So when we really go into detail about the product line and the fact that it's 100% guaranteed, you really can't lose. We really want you to let us know that you're in love with the product, or if you need to change it out, change the color or whatever, that's what we're here for. So you're never going to make a cosmetic buying mistake again when you've got a Mary Kay girl.
Very good. I guess I figure if Mike Lindell can sell my pillows, you know, on commercials, I guess we can get on here and have our own little virtual party with our little product infomercials. And so we really appreciate it, and we would love your feedback. So be sure to tell your consultant what you thought. And thank you so much for giving us, about 50 minutes of your week. I pray that you stay healthy and safe, and that we all get back to life as we know it sometime soon, right? Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.